Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-month reading. We're going to start off with the feminines first, then the masculine second. I wanted to start off with Sagittarius because your birthday season's at the end of November, and we think we're all fucking tired of Scorpio season and Mercury retrograde. We're all counting on you, Sagittarius, to pull us the fuck out of this emotional dark time. No one wants to be in it. So, anyway, we're gonna start off again with the feminine. Let's see, current energy for feminine Sagittarius for the mid-month and in November. Ew. We have the King of Pentacles. So this doesn't have to be a Taurus male, but I mean, it could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. So this is someone who is, oh yeah, I definitely see him as stubborn. We definitely have Taurus and Capricorn, but I mean, we could have Virgo too. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay, so yeah, I feel like someone is a little, let's see, subconscious energy. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like he's not really opening up to you, to be honest. Like, there's something going on with him, and I don't think, Sagittarius, whether you have air in your sun, moon, rising, or Virgo, I feel like you literally about to cut a bitch because you do not want to deal with this. Okay, let's go to your past. Oh wow. Then we have the Queen of Cups behind that. Okay, so this came up for your Instagram reading. We're doing the Instagram readings. I worked really hard on those because we did the astrology part of it, and everyone wanted to know what they were supposed to be learning in the Mercury retrograde / Taurus full moon energy. It took forever, but this came up, and it seems like Sagittarius is coming up for they're learning how to sit back and watch rather than impulsively reacting to what's going on, especially if this guy is holding back from you for whatever reason. Because Sagittarius is going through a time of they're doing like things that are out of self-preservation, and it's not good. You're gonna have to learn how to be in the gray area rather than switching from black and white, and learning how to deal with the emotions. If it's not you, it's somebody else, and I feel like there's gonna be another half of Sagittarians who aren't doing that. They're having to deal with someone who is doing that, who is constantly walked away from them, and it wasn't right to where the universe is. I don't know why my cat's just fucking crazy right now. But anyway, it wasn't right to where the universe was saying, okay, you're not holding back anymore. You're gonna have to do what's right here. For some of you, it's gonna have to be a new start. Like, some of you want to be with this person or live with them, but they're not, all of a sudden, they're not budging. And you've been trying to make them budge, and you want to clear the air, but they don't want to clear the air, and things are getting confusing. And thus, you're trying not to impulsively react. You're just trying to be patient with them. And Sagittarians have to learn how to be patient. It's part of their journey. Let's see. Okay. So crowning energy for, I don't know why my cat is trying to be hyper right now. She's riling up my dog. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So someone's definitely, yeah, it's gonna be an earth sign. They're definitely seeing that they've been a little bit too withholding and stubborn to where they're like, oh shit, I guess I should fix that, right? For others of you, I feel like, okay, this is gonna be a little it's gonna be a little bit to where this person was giving you a lot of equal give and take, but you were, of course, you needed that equal reciprocation, but at the same time, you were holding secrets because you didn't want anybody to know the real you, the vulnerability. You didn't want anybody to know like what you were thinking on one end, what you're thinking on the other end, and you were just like keeping that in out of self-preservation. I don't know why you were so. All right, let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Why were you so... Oh, okay. So, yeah, it is all about vulnerability and letting go. Okay, so that's very important right now. Yeah, very important. I feel like they were, for the other half, they were, offering their love to you. They were offering their love to you. That shit's scary, right? For a Sagittarius, that was scary. Let's see. And I feel like they want to get you out of your head, because this is the overall energy so far. And the thing is, Sagittarius, when people want to take off your blindfold and show you the new world, you're gonna be a little bit reluctant to believe it. I mean, it's not just you. There are a lot of other signs that are going through that right now, and they either have a loyal friend or someone in romance who is trying to show them, the enlightenment here. And I think that really made you realize, like, okay, this isn't working anymore. I have to really open myself up and just take that fucking leap, right? So, yeah. As they leave you, you get that insight as you're still in the crossroads. They leave, they're not going to wait for it. And then that's when you're realizing, okay, I'm in this cycle and I have to really move. I have to really just get a move on and stop being so, you know, I feel like some of you probably want to clear the air. And cat, oh my god. Some of you really want to clear the air, and I feel like this one really is having a hard time trusting you. So, your near future for the end of November. Let's see. Okay. Crowning energy for the near future. Oh my god, Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. That one came out. Okay. Okay. I can see why this came out. Two of these came out. Alright, so some of you Sagittarians, y'all really want to apologize. Want to show your apology to this person. You want to talk about these secrets, these secretive thoughts, and why you really pulled back. And feeling really aggressive about it. For others of you, I feel like this guy really wants to show you what he's thinking and why he wants to move forward and why you're so stuck. I feel like he has his own light and dark, which is going to be like fears and thoughts and everything. Like he wants to express it also, while you want to express it also. And I just feel like it's mutual. So even if you think it's silly, it's really not. It's I feel like it's normal. You know, and I feel like you're dropping all of these burdens that you're putting on yourself with all these thoughts and all these and well, you don't even know this person's trying to move forward with you. But hold on, I'm getting another message. Let's see, let's clarify these really quick. Okay, oh my god, here we are. With the first Sagittarius reading I did and deleted, that was the first one that came up here. Oh yeah, I don't know why I just see a fight coming on here, and that's what the Taurus full moon energy is really bringing up. It's gonna make people want to, I think it's like Mars square Pluto. It's making people want to defend themselves. People want to be heard, and there's going to be fights that are breaking out, especially with the Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, because everyone's wanting to talk about their secretive feelings and thoughts, and it doesn't even have to be bad. It's just your fears you're holding back, and it's all meant to be resolved. So don't be afraid to really defend yourself and really fight for it, because what is it? Was it? I'm gonna look for it on my own Instagram. Let's see. Mars sextile Jupiter. So if you've been feeling aggressive towards getting any, beneficial energy, like you need to be heard, this is what I deserve, blah blah blah. Jupiter's your ruling sign, Sagittarius, so that means you're gonna get it if you try. You just kind of need to let it go. All of these burdens and everything. I feel if you're dealing with an earth sign and a water sign, probably a Cancer, and you have someone coming in, I feel or if this earth sign is at a distance, it doesn't have to be Cancer, but if he's at a distance from you, and you probably feel like you probably can, you feel like you can go another round, right? You start over again, but I feel like in your subconscious energy, I feel like you think that this person's gonna, really turn you down, and maybe that has you a little bit scared and reluctant to really pick up and start over again. I could see why Sagittarius doesn't feel very motivated or hopeful about it, because I just feel like Sagittarius, you have been doing this for so long and trying for so long, only to really put yourself backwards because you're scared. It's just like you take like 10 steps forward, the universe is there, and then when it's like you're walking through the door, you're like, oh wait, I don't know. I don't know. um so then we have the Lovers, and then we have the Magician. So the Magician right here is going to be the Mountain, in between the Lovers here. So it's really going to have to be your will and your willpower. Your really, the motivation here is the only thing that's going to make you go far, even though you feel like You probably don't have it right now, but yeah, I feel like it's not just you right now, but I notice a lot of signs on Instagram readings are like going through this time where they're taking, validation and nurturing from, other people, and they're not really, they're taking that from people, like advice and whatever, the things that you would need to feel good about yourself, the things that you would need for that self-discovery moment, but you are not like taking that into account in changing yourself and taking the steps and using that as a resource instead of your past resources, because the past resources that make you feel good about yourself isn't what's going to work through the cycles, and all the signs are going through that right now, and Taurus stands for resources and your values and the things, we're throwing that shit out right now. So we're taking into account what other people are saying. We're using it to, use that as strength through cycles and our insecurities. And we are moving forward. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune right here. It's a Jupiter card, right? Yeah. So that's amazing. I feel like whatever's in your mind is a lie. Is a lie, is a lie, is a lie. And then we have the Ace of Wands behind that. So I feel like you're really fighting for this, Sagittarius. Oh yeah. All right. I meant to pull advice. I don't think I did. Okay. Let's see. 3 advice cards for Sagittarius. Oh yeah. Oh wow. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles behind that. At the 3 of Swords, we are healing. All right. I really don't know with the 6 of Wands, like who is really like holding someone at a high pedestal. I feel like maybe, I feel like you do, Sagittarius. You hold this person at a high pedestal and you don't think that you can get there, with them, because they're living their best life. And if you're living a certain life to where you're not happy and you feel, and then they're nurturing you and they're giving you all that emotional fulfillment that you would need to move forward. But, when you don't move forward, this is what you look like. You look like you're taking in all of these things, but you're not moving. And then you become the King of Wands, which is a masculine sign, when you should be non-masculine. You should, unless you're using that masculine energy for like perseverance and becoming more disciplined. It's like when you, and discipline right now, you know Taurus rules, discipline, and so does Capricorn. And what that means is, discipline, it's not always, you don't want to do things always, and when you don't want to do things, and you do them anyway, that's discipline. That's taking control of your life, you know? And no matter how scared you are, Sagittarius, you gotta know that you have all the wisdom and all the things that you learned so far to put, you have that all in the bag, You can use that to make yourself go far if you wanted to, and all the obstacles that are ahead, because I really do feel like right now this is your biggest obstacle, and really that's it. Really, that is it. And when you make that step, the universe is going to make you, going to match that tenfold. And that's something, the universe, how do I explain that? You can't really miss what is meant for you, and right now you're making it, you're you're missing it on purpose, all right. For others of you, you're gonna have to become the King of Wands, a very masculine energy for that discipline, to discipline others, to take control of your life. Some of these Sagittarians have to do both. So, all right, let's go for the masculine Sagittarians. I'm so excited. Okay, masculine Sagittarius. Okay. We got this, Sagittarius. We got this. We got this. Okay, Queen of Swords. All right, air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, also known as the Virgo card. All right, so I feel like someone is at the peak of their transformation here with the butterfly. They're at the peak. Everything's clearing out, including their thoughts. They're finally getting the message, or they're about to, with this bird here in the background. Crowning energy. The Fool. Then we have sign of Aries. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if they have Aries in their sun, moon, rising, or you do, or not, but we're going to get there, okay? For those who have Aries in their sun, moon, rising, Aries right now, Aries is going through some shit, okay? According to the Instagram readings, I know self-promote all I want, but yeah, the Instagram readings, oh man, they're right now they're learning how to like take away all of this baggage that they're holding. Let's see, what is Aries learning right now? Okay, so what the Aries energy is versus the Libra energy, and I'm not talking about the signs, I'm talking about the meanings of the signs. So the meaning of Aries is me. The meaning of Libra is them. So we think about others, we balance those out, and I feel like whether this person was an Aries or not, someone was going off the deep end while thinking about themselves and probably caused you to walk away, Sagittarius. Um, and I feel like you were really just trying to show them, this loyal friend right there with the dog. I feel like you were just trying to show them really what stability was and grounding themselves. And I feel like after you walked away here with the Eight of Cups, they're finally getting it. So let's see. 3 cards. Repass. Oh man. Alright, so we have the Ten of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, things were a little bit terrible. I think because they were holding back. It doesn't have to be an earth sign. They could be a Scorpio or an air sign or a fire sign. Doesn't matter. But I feel like you really got thrown in the mud here because they didn't want. A lot of people are going through the whole self-preservation shit, and they're learning that their resources to make them feel good about themselves, you know, or to, you know, just to basically hide, you know, like everybody does it, you know, and those things people have to let go because of the Taurus full moon. We're letting go of our values and everything just to feel good about ourselves, to carry us through the next cycles. And the thing is, I feel like, oh man, a death of a situation or a person or whatever could have made them a little bit guarded or scared. There's and I feel like, yeah, I feel like after you were definitely betrayed by this person, I feel like you are coming up right here as the Grim Reaper, and I feel like you're tired of their shit, and I feel like, you know, you're really like threatening to cut them out at this point. And then we have the Knight of Wands. It was freaking random, right? So crowning energy. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, they chose money and materialism or just superficial shit, you know, and that comes up for the Taurus, you know, full moon. People realize what they're really hanging on to right here, you know, and that the people or, you know, the situations or the group friendships or whatever, it's, you know, there's a lot of sneaky shit going on around there. You know, it's not good for them. And I feel like because that happened, you walked away, even though you invested a lot there. Um, and I think when they were shut out here, they really wanted to come in and they wanted to fix that and clear the air. For others of you, you're going to be going back. You're going to be going back and saying something. So let's see. All right. Oh, Sagittarius. You offered their love and they took something else. And you're really hurt by it. Poor Sagittarius. Okay. Uh, yeah. And then we have the Page of Wands. And in this deck, they're definitely walking away from somebody and they're really disappointed. I definitely feel a little bit less than with the Page. So, yeah, I feel like all you really wanted was a stable, happy relationship. Like both of you wanted to win, you know? Both of you really wanted to win. And I feel like, yeah, okay, so this person, you know, they were shut out. Now they when they were shut out, they were really thinking about the things that they were doing wrong in their lives, and they wanted to perfect that. They wanted to feel good about themselves. They wanted to change who they were. They wanted to find other things about themselves in terms of their work, their career, what they wanted to be, those values in that, you know, and they didn't want to impulsively do that. I mean, some of them may have very well done that. Impulsively, you know, tried to go to the other end and then, you know, the impulsiveness. But I think they're honestly thinking about the impulsiveness of like them impulsively, like it's like a zigzag energy here. And they don't want to like swing from one spectrum to the next. Okay, for your near future. Oh, whatever. Okay, crowning energy. I see. Oh. All right. So, actually, let me clarify these. Okay, so for the near future, we have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords going towards the Chariot. Then, okay, so yeah. Okay, so these two are obviously going to be you guys persevering and trying. Both of you are going through a shit ton together and individually, and I feel like both of you, the friendship, romance friendship thing is strong, it's alive. But then we have the World and the Judgment card, so this means in order for this cycle to begin and end, you're going through these tests from the universe, right? And these often are going to be triggers if they're just tests for the other person. It's going to be a trigger for you, especially for Sagittarius right now, because what we're learning for Sagittarians is how impulsively are you gonna walk, or are you gonna really kind of just sit and watch, and let things unfold, because I know Sagittarians are dealing with that right now. All right, so I have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, and then between that is the Six of Swords. So we have a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio female, because we have all of them here. And I feel like some of you are leaving them for someone else. Some of you are leaving them because you're comparing them to someone else, to someone in your past. That's going to be the Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups in the past they apologize over and over, but yet they're not actually giving back. Like we have a real fish right there, but then the Queen of Cups is putting the golden fish in her cup, and she's keeping that all to herself. So that's, it reminds you of that. For others of you, when I look at this Queen of Wands, I look at, the whole cat got your tongue situation. And the salamander, the King of Wands holds that salamander in his hand. And to me, that represents the King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is representing the cat to me. And I feel like going in circles because the cat is chasing the salamander. Or it's just, a fight. One of those things here. And I feel like if there's a fight going on, it might be because of a Cancer female or Scorpio or Pisces male. Because you want someone to quit going in their cycles. You just want to, the arrow is pointing at the clouds. And the wands, they're technically being thrown in the air. And it means communication. And I feel like you really want to clear the air about the cycles that they're going through. Or something. Or they do. They want to clear the air about you and the cycles that you're going through. Maybe it's both of y'all. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like they really want to express something with their heart about somebody, how they really feel. Yeah. Because it looks like an apology to me. Stop it. It looks like an apology to me, a heartfelt apology, if you will. Even if you want to fight with them, Again, the whole Mars square Pluto thing, and it means, fights are going to break out, but they're meant to be resolved. They're meant to be resolved. Others of you, I feel like you're dealing with someone who clearly wants to win. You're dealing with someone who's a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. And they, for one, they apologize to you, but they keep, but they're not actually, they're saving it for a reconciliation. They're saving, their cup for another reconciliation. And, but on the other end, they're thinking about, the news cycle and ending the cycle. And it's just like there's like two sides of them that you don't even know, and it gets confusing, and they're, trying to figure out which one they want. And you really, Sagittarius, if you have Cancer and your sun, moon, rising, I can see why you're really pissed off. And you want to make that clear. And I feel like you really want to come in, and you really want to, you really want to be there for them. You really want to, be that person to express how you feel, what you really want. And you want the fighting to be over with. You want everything to change. You want the heartbreak to change. This, heartbreaking, petty fighting. Like, what is the point? What is the point? The Star and the Magician. It's really all about, and I honestly, I don't see the Star as something that great right now, because they're, it's like I see this as someone who is really trying to, they're throwing one out, but they're in a pool nurturing themselves with another, jug of water here. And that is definitely like someone who is taking all these resources. Everyone is doing it, okay? Everyone is taking resources and, nurturing from everyone else, but they're not actually moving, And now they're realizing, okay, we have to do something. We have to actually move, 3 cards for your advice. All right, 4 cards. Okay, Sagittarius. We all know you're number 1 here with the 5 of Wands. We know you're number 1, so why are you working so hard to prove that? Why are you carrying all these other people's burdens, Or, for some of you, if you're dealing with an external fire sign, they're trying hard to really win other situations or come on top in other situations, because I feel like they have a need to prove themselves, and that's, that's out of ego. And I feel like you are, you're going through so much shit, right? And I feel like you want to leave, of course you want to leave. Why would anybody want to stay in that? But the High Priestess and the Moon says that, again, you can't impulsively, actually, wow, this is interesting. All right, so this is the back of the deck. The back of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords is going to be Libra energy, and like I said, Libra is them, it's them. And I feel like Some of you want to dump out this connection, and you want to message somebody about something. About, oh yeah, you want to tell them the truth, like the blunt truth, the things that they're really hiding from themselves. I feel like they know the truth, but they don't want to admit it, and you want to let them know. That's the truth. That's why I'm leaving you. Blah blah blah. And I feel like it has a lot to do with, it's probably going to be a Cancer, right? A Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces male who really wants to I feel like he's really depressed about this person, and he wants to either start all over or they want to start all over with them. But the thing is, like, this is them right here, right? And they hold them up to like a very high regard when they shouldn't. It's just like they just want attention from this person, and that's why they're going through all of this, because they're trying so hard, and it's just, I feel like you have to wait till they get here, you have to wait till they get here, to the 10 of Wands, because if they're still trying, whatever, I feel like, Sagittarius, you gotta sit and wait and watch. You have to be in the gray area, not in the dark, not in the light, but in the gray area, in the middle. So you just like let everything unfold, no matter how uncomfortable it is, especially to your emotions. But this is what's going to be really important to you. It's going to be really important to you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Because in the end, that's going to benefit you. I feel like with the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Swords, that's really going to make you, it's really going to make you win and benefit from this. Yeah. Oh, shit. The 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. The Lovers. Yeah. Okay, so it seems like this person has a choice coming up, but I feel like there's something, I don't know, there's something going to come in to where, this person is either going to reject them, or they're going to, or this, Cancer's going to reject them. I don't know. It's one of those things. But it's, I feel like, Sagittarius, you need to like let yourself heal from this situation in order for you to get that mental stability. And because I feel like, I don't know, whatever is going to come up, yeah, it seems really bad, but it looks really good, like beneficial to you. So yeah, I don't really know what to tell you, but to just sit and watch. No matter how much you want to say something, just sit and watch. Sit and watch, sit and watch, sit and watch. Okay? So, Sagittarius, that was your mid-month to the end of November reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was insightful. Please check out my Instagram readings and what we're learning for the Mercury retrograde / Taurus full moon. So I will see you guys for December.